Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna do an exciting video here. I'm gonna rank your favorite NFL team, what script they have so far up to week 3 of this NFL season. So this is gonna be hilarious because a lot of these teams are very funny and some of these teams are really good. We will see. But for more content like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna jump right into this. So if you look here, we have Super Bowl contender, playoff contender, potential wild card. Not there yet, meaning they have potential, but they're not there yet. They're bad, or please God save them. Arizona Cardinals, we're putting you at bad. You're not. You had a very impressive win against the Dallas Cowboys, but in all honesty, you're not a good team. Kyler Murray's hurt, but it was very impressive. Impressive win against Dallas, but you blew a 21-point lead against the Giants. That's tough. Atlanta Falcons, I'm gonna say not there yet. You're 2-0, or no 2-0. You're 2-1. Or I think so. You're 2-1. Desmond Ridder, he's not a very good quarterback, to be completely honest with you. So there's no real future there. The Baltimore Ravens, I believe, are a playoff contender. I honestly don't believe the Ravens to make a deep run into a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback, but I just don't believe they're going to have that ability to get that far to a Super Bowl. But the Buffalo Bills, I am going to put you at Super Bowl contender. Now, Josh Allen, you have no plot. Remember that. You don't have plot. But your team is really good. Von Miller should come back soon. And Josh Allen, he has that gunslinger mentality. Honestly, the year when he was going off against Patrick Mahomes and he had, 9 touchdowns in those 2 games. Bro, that was a Super Bowl year right there, bro. He just had no plot. The Carolina Panthers, I'm going to put you at bad. I'm not going to, I was close to putting you at please save them. Bryce Young, has played 2 games. He hasn't looked like that franchise quarterback yet, but it's only 2 games. I'm not going to judge no man off of 2 games. But, I think the Carolina Panthers are 0-3 and don't own their pick. So it's one of those things you're kind of like, but you're close to please save them, but I'm not going to put you at there. For the next guy, I see you. It starts with the C. The Chicago Bears. Please save them. Please save them. Please save them. Please save them. Chicago is awful. Not a bad city. Team's terrible, though. Chicago, they have nothing. It's really bad. It's really, C stands for Caleb Williams. That's what C stands for. Because they have nothing to root for. Justin Fields is a bust. Chase Claypool is a terrible terrible trade. Their defense is awful. There's no hope. There's no excitement. I think their defensive coordinator something happened with him. I'm not going to detail on that. It's some of the worst. They really on some projection of absolute awfulness. They had the number 1 pick last year and traded. This year they ain't trading out that number 1 pick. You dig me? Chicago's in hell. Cincinnati Bengals. I'm put you at playoff contender. They won a game. They won a game last week. They're 1-2. They can win a couple games in a row. This is gonna be a competitive division between these two. Definitely playoff contender. The Cleveland Browns is a potential wild card. They're a really good defense. Their offense played better last week. We'll see if they continue to progress and become a wild card team or even maybe a playoff team. Wild card is the playoffs, but I mean a team that's in the playoff hunt rather than just a team that barely makes the wild card. So potential wild card team. Dallas Cowboys is a playoff contender. I can never put the Dallas Cowboys at a Super Bowl contender. As soon as they had these 2 dominant wins against terrible offense, they faced another team that should also have terrible offense, and they got destroyed. So that's hilarious. Y'all are a playoff contender. Y'all will make the playoffs. Y'all may win a playoff game, but y'all got to show me more before I can say y'all are a Super Bowl contender. And for the next team, Denver Broncos. You are awful. Denver, you belong right here. Please save them. They're in hell. They face off. These 2 teams face off this week. And I'm going to watch that because I want to laugh. I need that game to be a 0-0 tie. It won't be. But I need that game to be some of the worst football. I want to see bad football in that game because that's one of them games that you see on the schedule. You watch it, it's like you watch a bad movie. These 2 teams are in the brink of hell. Their plot is abysmal. Denver Broncos fans, it's done. That Super Bowl that y'all excited about 10 years ago, it's done. It's over. You stink and you belong right there. Caleb Williams, anyone? Detroit, see, y'all playoff contender. Y'all had a good win against Atlanta. I wanted y'all to be higher. I think y'all could have been higher, but y'all kind of like stumbled against the. You got to win all these. You need to be 3-0. Y'all lost Seattle. I mean, y'all competed, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, yeah. Hey, Green Bay potential wild card. Jordan Love is decent, played well, but obviously it's not enough for me to see, oh, these guys going to be a definite playoff team. I think they're going to be competing for a wild card spot. The Houston Texans are not there yet. They were going to be at bad, but there's hope for the Houston Texans. They have Stroud, which is a good rookie quarterback. They have a good rookie head coach. The offensive coordinator, Bobby Slowick, looks really good as he's progressing through the weeks. It's a lot of growth that needs to happen for Houston. They're not going to make the playoffs this year, but hey, maybe, a couple good draft picks away from being a real threat. So good for them. And Indianapolis is the same. Honestly, I'm put y'all a potential wild card. I think you're coached so well, and Anthony Richardson is really good as a rookie as well. You low key could be a wild card. Your division isn't that strong. I mean, Jacksonville, I feel like should start winning some games, but honestly, y'all could be one of them 9-win teams, kind of fighting for a playoff spot. And speaking of Jacksonville, I think you're going to win the division, even though you lost against Houston. You never beat Houston and Jacksonville. But I think y'all be a playoff contender, maybe win a playoff game. And that's what that playoff contender means. Like, you may win a playoff game, max 2. The Kansas City versus, Buffalo, that's what we are. That's the rivalry that needs to be built here. I think to really make that a rivalry, Buffalo needs to win one of these games. But Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, he's that man. He's a main character. Now they got Taylor Swift on their side. I mean, you add in Taylor Swift, and then you got the main character. Boy, hey, y'all running the league, bro. Say, bow down. Welcome Swifties to the NFL world. Los Angeles Chargers, putting you at potential wild card. Y'all are not going to win the division. Y'all are choke artists. The Chargers are basically Houston Rockets. James Harden put up a lot of great numbers but can't close. That is what you guys are. So that's unfortunate. The Rams are also the same. Very hard division, so you could be kind of lucky to get there. The Las Vegas Raiders, I'm not gonna even think y'all. I think y'all are bad. I don't know. You got Jimmy Garoppolo, and Jimmy Garoppolo lead the league in interceptions, and I don't know. It's not that good. It doesn't seem good. And then Josh McDaniels, I think he punted or he kicked a field goal down 8 points on like 4th and 2, 4th and 3 with like 2 minutes remaining. That's tough. That's bad coaching. That's rough. Miami Dolphins are Super Bowl contenders. You just dropped 70 points. Your confidence should be sky high. Tua started. He had 8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions last year as well, because he has the same numbers. They 3-0. Because last year Tua threw 6 touchdowns against Baltimore, and this year he dropped 70 on freaking Denver. So these starts they happen, but we need to get a close. They need to finish. So hopefully Tua can stay healthy and not have no concussions and finish. The Minnesota Vikings are bad. Now the thing is, it's unfortunate they're 0-3. It's kind of unfortunate levels of bad, but like starting 0-3, not a lot of teams start 0-3 and make the playoffs. It's not Kirk Cousins' fault, but definitely there's nothing really to be excited about. New England Patriots, they're not there yet. They may have a wild card spot. Maybe I should even put that, but I don't know. I don't believe in Mac Jones as much. They have a good rookie corner though, and they have Bill Belichick, but I don't know. I don't really believe in them. The Saints should be a playoff contender. They should easily win that division. There is no real competition. If the New Orleans Saints don't win that division, it'll be an absolute disgrace, because there's no competition. I know the Bucks won 2-0, and I know the Falcons were 2-0. Them Desmond Ridder and Baker Mayfield should not be competing with you. If Derek Carr is healthy, y'all got that. New York Giants, somebody come get them. Save them. They're awful. They're not good. They won against the Cardinals because the Cardinals was like, we try to get Caleb Williams, and then they was like, you know what, let's win the game. So let's beat the Cowboys so it's not too obvious we try to get Caleb Williams. They're not good. They paid Daniel Jones a lot of money, and he's not that man. He's not that guy. Saquon Barkley's hurt. It's just not good. They need some Caleb Williams love, and they can get it. New York Jets, somebody come get them. Zach Wilson is one of the worst quarterbacks of all time. It's unfortunate, but Zach Wilson's not a good player. He's not a good NFL player. Has not made any progressions. There's no growth that's happened with Zach Wilson. And Aaron Rodgers turned his Achilles that quick, and then now Zach Wilson's your guy. That's rough. I'm sorry, but you have no plot. Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl contender. Them boys 3-0. doing their thing. Good win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And those boys, they made the Super Bowl last year. They're still looking good. Offense isn't looking, I don't think, as dominant as last year, but it's still a really good team nonetheless. Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they are a potential wild card team. I think due to the fact that they have a good defense, their offense is a lot to be desired. They hate their offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, but they have a good defense. So that's enough. I think they can be able to maybe try to get a wild card spot, be very competitive. And so is Seattle. Seattle 2-1. They're looking good. Geno Smith, I don't trust Geno Smith to go, win no playoff game, but I think he did last year. I think he can squeak you into the playoffs. San Francisco 49ers, them boys are the cream of the crop. I think right now, Brock Purdy hasn't lost an NFL game. I think these boys are at the cream of the crop. They should be number one in the power rankings. The best of the best. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, y'all are tricky. Y'all, were they 2-1? But they didn't play bad. I'm gonna say not there yet. I'm gonna say good. Y'all, your coaching looks better than last year. This could be adjusted very well, but I'm not gonna say potential wild card. Maybe I could. I might do that. I'm gonna do that because the NFC isn't that hard of it. Isn't that hard. Tennessee's bad. Almost at please. I would say please save them, but they did have Will Levis, who isn't some savior, but he is a guy you drafted. He was a first-round quarterback talent. So Ryan Tannehill is terrible. You can always insert your, second-round number one pick or second-round pick quarterback. Washington Commanders, not there yet. Sam Howell played awful against Buffalo. Best Buffalo, but I don't think they're going to be enough to really make a playoff push. But I think they'll have some games and some wins where it's something to be excited for. So this is my list of all the people, Super Bowl contenders. We got 5 of them. These are guys who you can realistically expect to be in the Super Bowl this year. Playoff contenders, if things go well, maybe one of these guys can make it to the Super Bowl, but most likely win 1 or 2 playoff games max. Potential wild card. These are guys who can, compete towards the end of the season and maybe get that 8, 9, 10 win mark to be able to wild card spot. Not there yet. Need a little something needs to be adjusted, but hey, maybe they have bright futures. Bad. Some of these guys, Arizona, Carolina, these are guys that are not, their future this year is very dim, and please save them. Oh Lord, help them, because someone needs mercy on their soul. It's tough. But hey, for more content like this, for more rankings like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. Hey, it's the road to 1,000, so make sure to sub, man. I will shout you out if you subscribe, man. Hey, thank y'all for all the support, and I'm out of here. Peace.